People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-peopler.blogspot.com, and my soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at peopler.etsy.com. And because the abstract butterfly was essentially a fail, it was only half the size of the mold when cut, I put it with some Peach Perfection, mainly because I didn't have any more of the scent Best Friends Forever, and I changed the color. I took the bars of the abstract butterfly and turned them upside down, and then I poured the new batch of soap directly on top of it. I even reused the plastic that was on it, so that way I wasn't just up and wasting materials and such. But I'm going to show it to you now. Oh, it smells amazing in here. So one side is essentially Best Friends Forever, and the other side is Peach. And the little samples that was on the Best Friends Forever have become confetti that I used my Oneida grater to make. So now it's all the way to the top, which means it's 1.5 inches tall. I don't know if you can see that, but it's 1.5 inches tall. And it now looks like this. And it smells amazing. Let's see if I can get this. Yeah, there we go. And as you could tell, a lot of the confetti didn't get, sunk in or whatever. So when I flip it over, it'll just be pieces of the confetti. And then whatever's left is left. And then when I do the cutting, I'm going to turn it over and use the abstract butterfly as the guide to cut it, so that way it'd be a congruent look. Because basically I'm just taking the one and mirroring it to the other. Just push some of those in. And that piece, look at there, right here where I got the spoon, that's like a chunk of soap. Yep, it didn't get blended in. I can see that now. How about we just push it down a little bit in there? Yeah. And then just smooth it some. Because this is only surface solid. And as you could tell, some of the pieces of confetti are going to come unglued, shall we say. And just because I am a stickler of habit, let's just go ahead and spray this down with some alcohol, which is how I get the plastic to cover it, but not stick to it. Sneaky trick, huh? Now, that includes the edges over here. There we go. Oh, and get yourself one of these. These things are amazing. They cost $3.50. But it's got like a planer, a bigger grate, a smaller grate, and if you flip it over, it's got a cheese slicer type dealio. So I've been enjoying playing around with that. Let me go ahead and put this back on here. Very gently. Very gently. And the way I'm doing it, because I reused the same plastic, I'm just getting it in position and pinching the ends. So that way the new sheet of plastic sticks to the old sheet of plastic. So that way when it goes through gel and all that and to harden, it's not going to be missing it. But by the same token, it'll keep it protected. Because y'all know what gel could do to a soap if there's an exposed edge, you know. Then you have to do the spray with some alcohol and possibly trim and so forth and so on. And that could get to be a hassle. There we go. But I just thought I'd share that. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. And there's the samples of the original Best Friends Forever soap, which has been married to the Peachy soap. I haven't decided on a name for this marriage yet because I can no longer call it Abstract Butterfly because now it no longer looks like a butterfly. It looks like a butterfly on one side, and then on the other side, of course, it's married to the Peach soap, which has two different colors that I chose in contrast to, this soap had all these colors, 5 different colors. It had a pink, a blue, blue violet rather. It had a blaze orange that turned brown because of the fragrance oil. It had coral reef blue, and it had what's the name of the color? A violet. Well, the 2 new colors is the yellow from the Rainbow Mica colorant and the yellow from the Rainbow Mica. So the one is orange, the other one is yellow, but at the level that I colored it at, it came out looking quite like peaches. So that's how I decided to add a peach scent, because at first I was going to use the Cherry Bomb, or Cherry Overload rather, because Best Friends Forever smells like strawberries and pomegranate. So I figured, hey, I'll put it with some cherry, you'll get a fruit salad type scent. And that's when I noticed, hey, wait a minute. The colors I chose, and I chose the colors strictly just to contrast the colors that were already there. And I said, well, why don't I just turn that into peach? And I got a peach perfection right here. So that became the, let me look at the picture. And look at this. Those colors are so close together. So that's when I decided, hey, well, peach will marry a strawberry and pomegranate fruit just as easily as cherry can. So that's how I got this. And I can't wait to cut it up and show it to you. But in the meantime, y'all stay blessed and stay tuned. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. And my soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. Y'all stay blessed. Bye now.